Fantastic. Incredible Joe Jencks. Wow, everybody, let's take a breath. That was quite yummy. Thank you. Great day, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever we happen to be in the world. Happy journey to us all. I'm your Arnaé. I'm your host for this Saturday edition of Daily Antidote Song that comes to you every single day for I think it's day 830. Somebody will tell me, but every single day by those really good dressers, and they smell good too over at Carpe Diem Arts. Give them a hand just for the smell of it. No, you can't take anything for granted. If they smell good, you gotta let them know so they can keep it up. So today is July 23rd. Woo! We are moving through. We are back with more affirmative messages of peace, social justice, togetherness, and hope. And I say, let's get this party started by saying greetings to the Facebook Live family. You know the drill. To the left, up top, to the right, on the bottom. Left, up top, right, on the bottom. And then just overall, do all of us. You know, wash the windows, wash the windows. There you go. Greetings to everybody here.
Wax on, wax off.
There you go. Wow. I always like starting my hellos to Jojo Rossi, the creator of the series. Everybody give Joe a hand. He's somewhere in the world. Let's see, Busy Graham, Diane, Katie, Anna, Jaden. And then our Zoom guru for the day is Aaron. Give Aaron a big hand. Thank you, Aaron, for being here. Okay, let's start off by saying hello to Becky. Hi, Becky. I like seeing you here. Dan in Vienna, Virginia. Jenny in Suffolk, UK. Greetings to you. Arlene Baxter on the West Coast in Berkeley. Good to see you. Trish in Victoria, BC. Happy you're here. Kevin in DC. We got a good song for you today, Kevin. He's ready with his flute. Karen is in Oregon. Hello to you. Deborah's in Kentucky. Greetings, greetings. Sheila in North Florida. Good afternoon. Kate in Charlottesville. Nice to see you. Oh, my Susan G is here from Cincinnati, Ohio. Good afternoon to you. Nancy with the moo cow. Oh, Baba James Harkless is here. Giving respect and love always, sir. Always great to see you. Christiana is in smelly Berlin. Well, it was hot Berlin before, but now it's smelly. Okay. Ralph is here. Good to see you. Hi, Sarah Page in Texas. Oh, there's Bonnie in Boise. Hi, Bonnie. Good afternoon to you. Storm is here. Yay. Nice seeing you here. Susan in Seattle. Good to have you. Ruth in Birmingham. Pinkies up, everybody. Luda. Luda, you just knew I needed that love today. Thank you. Always needing the love from Victoria, BC. Kevin, it says it's Kevin's here, day 839. Thank you, Kevin, for that. Steve and Michelle in Silver Spring are here. Ellen Saltzman, greetings to you. Brett is in Raleigh. Good to see you. Good afternoon. Cricket, top of the afternoon to you, my friend. Bronwyn is in Victoria, BC. Deli's here. Wow, we got all the stars here today. Margaret is here. Jane in Texas. Hello to you, Jane. Nice to see you. Kathy in Virginia. Good to see you. Annette. Hello, hello, hello. Good afternoon also to Martha Wagner. Great to see you. Let's see who else we have. Kate is wandering somewhere in the world. Jane is here from the UK. Glad you're here. I see one curly top. I see two curly tops. Oh my goodness. Life is good. Jenny in Suffolk. Gary Pausner is here with solutions. Aloysius is somewhere wandering the world. Kate is also wandering the other side of the world. LMG is here. Amos, hello to you. Hoda, good to see you. Janet, nice having you here. Sandy in Western North Carolina, good to see you. Betsy, great having you here. And there's Carolyn Quant, thank you for being here. And for everyone, it's really, really great to see folks. Thank you so much. If you're new to Daily Antidote Song, this is your opportunity to put your name in the chat. Add your name. Let's see where you're from. So what city or what country you're zooming in from, and how you found Daily Antidote, how you found us. And one of these days, Jojo Rossi will be giving you a very special shout out and welcome to the Daily Antidote family. All right, let's see, day 839. Let's give ourselves a hand. Our song leader for today, he is a bona fide Daily Antidote fan favorite, 22-year veteran on the international folk circuit. He's an award-winning songwriter, a celebrated vocalist coming out of Chicago. He is noted for his unique merging of musical beauty, social consciousness, and spiritual exploration. With blending his well-crafted instruments and vivid songwriting, he serves it all up with a lyric baritone bass that has an edgy richness of a good sea salt caramel, which goes perfectly with today's holiday, National Vanilla Ice Cream Day, July 23rd. So we are celebrating the sea salt caramel with vanilla ice cream. Everybody put your hands up and together for the wonderful, incredible Joe Jencks. You see what I did there, Joe? You see what I did there?
Very nice. Thank you, Arnaé.
We'll be having vanilla ice cream in favor of you. How are you doing today, my friend? How are you?
I'm doing okay. I was just explaining to Erin, thanks for running our tech today, Erin. I was explaining to her that I was on tour in Ireland for several weeks and came back, and there must have been a power surge or something down here because my lighting's all whacked out. I lost some of my track lights. So if I look a little bit different than you're used to, I'm not tragically sunburned. I'm just having some bad lighting day. So, all will be well.
All right. So, Joe, tell us about the song you've chosen to share today.
So we're going to start out with a song called Rise as One. That's a song I wrote 20 years ago for the workers, the school workers in Ashtabula County, Ohio. But it's just a song that is very hopeful to me. It's a song of triumph and solidarity. And I'm just feeling a need for that sense of solidarity right now. I'm feeling a deep need to know that we are in this together, that with every bizarre news headline that comes across my desktop, that I can just kind of breathe into it and know that I am connected to an extraordinary community of people through music and through social justice awareness and just the depth of our humanity. So I wanted to sing this today. The chorus goes, "We will never give up, we will never give in, we will never ever go away. We will build a brand new future for our daughters and our sons. We will work till our workers rise as one." And the first part of that chorus was a direct quote, almost, from one of the workers that I interviewed talking about the strike. These are the classified workers, the lunchroom workers and the clerical staff and the school bus drivers and the janitors and the groundskeepers and everybody but the teachers, basically. And they had been trying to negotiate for months, and they were getting shut out. And this woman who was in her early 60s and had been working in that school district for 40 years said, we just went up to him and said, we're never going to give up, we're never going to give in, and we're never going to go away, so you may as well talk to us. And bam, this song was born. Just as soon as she said those words, my brain started ticking on the melody to this. So it's called Rise as One. We will never give up, we will never give in, and we'll never ever go away. Try that. We will never give up, we will never give in, and we'll never ever go away. Build a brand new future. We will build a brand new future for our daughters and our sons. We will work till all workers rise as one. Build a brand new. We will build a brand new future for our daughters and our sons. We will work till all workers rise as one. You got it. It is we who serve the lunches, and we who sweep the floors, and we who drive the buses with your children off to school. We keep the buildings warm in winter and cool when it's hot, and we will not let you play us for the fool. When we ask for better health care or an increase in our wage. You tell us that the township can't afford to pay the bill, but you found $500,000 from within those very coffers to try and break the union's back and break our will. And we will never give up, we will never give in, and we'll never ever go away. We will build a brand new future for our daughters and our sons. We will work till all workers rise as one. We believe in education and the future of our town, and the children that we serve from day to day. Whenever there's a need, we always go the extra mile. God knows we do it for the love, not for the pay. But we have worked as hard as any for every inch of ground that we've gained in the struggle for our rights. And we will not stand by idly as you try to tear us down. If we have to, we will organize a strike. We'll never give up, and we will never give up. We will never give in, and we'll never ever go away. We will build a brand new future for our daughters and our sons. We will work till all workers rise as one. Well, we didn't have a penny in the strike fund, sad but true, that made us all a little bit afraid. But the call went out to every other union in the state, and somehow all the workers' bills were paid. You see, this isn't just our struggle, and it isn't just our jobs, and it isn't just the schools within our town. When we dare to raise our voice in solidarity, we stand with every other worker all the world around. We'll never give up, sing. And we will never give up, we will never give in, and we'll never ever go away. We will build a brand new future for our daughters and our sons. We will work till all workers rise as one. In mid-June, I got to go to a conference in Chicago called the Labor Notes Conference. I've been meaning to get there for years, but this was the first time it happened. I had no excuse because it was just an hour away from where I live. I didn't realize it, but that conference was almost twice the size that it normally is, because during the pandemic, so many people realized the value of collective bargaining and the value of collective action. And of the increased number, almost all of them were people under 40. There were younger folk that were taking leadership in their own unions, taking leadership in the workplace, doing what they could do to make the world a better place. And they came to this Labor Notes conference to be inspired. I also went there to be inspired, but I didn't expect quite what I received. It was an extraordinary gift, a shot in the arm, to recognize that the torch that has been handed to me is one that I get to hand to other people as well along the way. But like that light of love, they say love is something, if you give it away, you just keep getting more. The inspiration that I got at that conference is something that I get to give away, and it keeps giving more to me every time I think of all of these younger folk that are stepping into the labor movement. Not that I'm ancient at 50, but still, you know, it's exciting to see a bunch of people in their 20s and 30s deciding that they're going to organize. People at Starbucks and people at Amazon and people in lots of sectors that had previously not been organized. So that makes me think again about this song and those school workers in Ohio. how they finally got their point across. We held a rally at the fairgrounds to show them our resolve and drum up some support for our campaign. 1,000 people hit the street, that's more than half our town. And after that, you know, things couldn't be the same. Well, whoever would have guessed it when this whole thing began? We'd had the strength to hold out for so long, but 3 months have now gone by, and the school board just gave in on their demands. Now we can sing our victory song. We'll never give up, and we will never give up. We will never give in, and we'll never ever go away. We will build a brand new future for our daughters and our sons. We will work till all workers rise as one. Never give up. We will never give up. We will never give in, and we'll never ever go away. We will build a brand new future for our daughters and our sons. We will work till all workers rise as one. We will build a brand new future for our daughters and our sons. We will work till all workers rise as one.
Oh, yeah. That's the song we needed today. Everybody, Joe Jencks. Wow. Powerful, powerful message. And then you're so right, because, you know, we saw, um, especially during the beginning of the pandemic, when all of these companies, these young people were saying, we need to unionize. You know, Starbucks,
Yeah.
Uber, Lyft, especially Amazon. You know, they've added more hours onto the Amazon workers now. And it is heartening to see that younger people are understanding the value of unions.
Yeah. Yeah, there's an amazing thing that I witnessed. I left Seattle in 2001 and moved to Ohio. And I witnessed solidarity in action in ways that I had never before seen. And one of the things that really struck me is that there was this sense that every strike or every labor action was a barn raising, and that the community needed to come together to support it. So if the workers in Ashtabula were gonna go out on strike, they needed to be supported. And so the steel workers down in Mansfield, and textile workers, you know, in Youngstown, and auto workers in Pittsburgh, and, you know, in Detroit, and, you know, teachers in Cincinnati were all sending money into that strike fund, because they knew that for that union to make a stand was them standing up on behalf of all workers. Every time one group of workers is successful in getting their point across, every worker deserves dignity in the workplace. Then it strengthens the fabric of community for everybody else. And I witnessed this time and time again in the years that I lived in Ohio, where unions would, you know, even unions that were locked out, like the steel workers in Mansfield, you know, they'd pass a hat and say, you know, the cheap folks are giving $20. Here's for the school workers in Ashtabula, you know, and they'd collect $10,000 from people who weren't working, but who believed in the power of the movement so thoroughly, and in the idea of solidarity. And I was just so moved by that. And it's really been inspiring to see a new wave
Generation.
of enthusiasm, you know, and inspiring people who've been in the movement for decades, you know, people who've got, you know, a couple of decades on me and have spent those years in the movement, are now finding new strength and new energy. And it's a beautiful, beautiful thing to witness and be a part of.
Wow. Joe, I'm curious, are you seeing people use song to carry the messages forward? Like, you know, we did, let's say, in our generation. Are you seeing that same thing kind of translate to these younger workers?
I am seeing more of it. The Great Labor Arts Exchange, Elise Bryant, many of you know Elise. She's been a guest here and a host here many times. Elise coordinated with Labor Notes to converge the Great Labor Arts Exchange and the Labor Notes Conference. So we had a whole cultural track at the conference. And we saw young people coming out of the woodwork with their instruments and with their songs and sharing ideas. And yeah, it was really inspiring. It was great to see people catch a little bit of the spark of the idea that there is power in the music that we sing, and we have the ability to keep lifting each other up through that music and keep telling our stories. And for a long time, music seemed to have left the movement, or at least the main, the center of the movement. And I really feel like it's coming back, and I'm so glad that the Labor Heritage Foundation is a part of making that happen.
Wow, wow. We're so grateful to you for pulling this song back from your old catalog, the
Yeah,
vintage
going in the
catalog.
Wayback Machine.
All right. So you've been kind of busy. You've just come back from a tour in Ireland, and but you've been working on a CD, The Coming of the Years. Tell us about that.
This is a brand new CD.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah, it's due to release August 1st, but I'm still raising money to finish the disc. There's an Indiegogo campaign out there, and if anybody's interested, I think Aaron is going to be kind enough to post a link there, and you can go to my website, also joejencks.com, JoeJencks, and there are links there if you want to pre-order that disc, and I'll get it in the mail to you as soon as I have them in my hand. But it's really a celebration of my Irish heritage. I'm a dual citizen, U.S. Irish citizen. And it's also an ongoing exploration into issues of social justice, but more specifically as relates to the ancestors, the immigrants, and issues that are uniquely connected to Ireland. So there's some peace songs on there, some anti-war songs. I recorded some songs by friends that were just so beautiful and fit right into the canon. There's a song called Letter Home 1914 that my friend Kat Eggleston wrote, that it was based on letters from an Irish soldier during World War One. And it's just a very beautiful and gentle kind of anti-war song. And there's a song that I wrote that I was delighted got in the Tiny Desk contest this year, NPR's Tiny Desk
Ah,
contest.
okay.
This called When the Moon Rises Over Skibbereen. And maybe I could sing that one for you.
Listen,
It's
yeah,
about what
so
in the Irish language is called An Gortamór, which is the Great Hunger, the time of the famine. But in the Irish language, literally translated into English, it's referred to as the Great Hunger.
let everyone know what Tiny Desk Concert is, because let's not assume that everybody knows.
So Tiny Desk is the thing that NPR does, National Public Radio, just to invite writers and musicians to share their work. And
At a
then
desk. At a
Yeah, at
desk.
a desk, at a desk, and I was delighted that my entry was accepted this year. But this is the song that I submitted, and this is one of my favorite songs off the new album, The Coming of the Years. It's called When the Moon Rises Over Skibbereen. It talks about the banks of the Island. The Island River runs through the town of Skibbereen. By the banks of the island, the abbey story graves 10,000 aimless lay. Their faces forgotten, their stories remain to speak of unbearable pain. Their voices rise up as the wind breaks the silence. The trees all bear witness to shame. Blight comes from nature, starvation from politics. Through history, it's always the same. When the moon excuse me. When the moon rises over Skibbereen, the most melancholy moon I have seen. There you think she remembers the sorrow she's seen when the moon rises over Skibbereen. 1845, potatoes first failed but the people knew hard times before. So they pawned their belongings for food to survive. By late 1846, they were barely alive. Too weak from the fever and hunger and thirst to properly bury their dead. They were left by the roadside or dropped in the dirt with hardly a prayer even said. When the moon rises over Skibbereen, the most melancholy moon I have seen, do you think she remembers the sorrow she's seen when the moon rises over Skibbereen? And who takes the blame for a failure so grand? There's plenty of guilt to go round. By time it was known how bad it would get, thousands were laid in the ground, in the ground. Some say the workhouse and others the crown. Some say the landlord's to blame. But by the next world or the new world, 3 million were gone, and the country was forever changed. Now the land and her people are thriving today, but there's a weight on the hills and the glens, and it's left to the living to remember the famine and swear to it never again. When the moon rises over Skibbereen, the most melancholy moon I have seen, do you think she remembers the sorrow she's seen when the moon rises over Skibbereen? Do you think she remembers the sorrow she's seen when the moon rises over Skibbereen? When the moon rises over Skibbereen.
Oh, Joe, wow. That's an incredible serenade. Wow. The construction of your songs, dude, it's just really exquisite. And your voice, yeah, that's that combo, the sea salt caramel and vanilla.
Oh,
It works, Joe. It works.
thank you. Thank you. I'm really excited about the new album. It sounds like $1,000,000. I had some great musicians working with me. Hans Araki playing flutes and whistles, Lissa Schneckenberger playing fiddle, a very legendary English concertina player, John Roberts, a couple of members of the Celtic band Runa, Shannon Lambert Ryan and Cheryl Prashker, lending some contributions to the album. And I'm really proud of it, and I hope people will enjoy the album.
Fantastic,
So
fantastic.
yeah.
So for now, everybody can go to the Indiegogo campaign. It is still up and running, so please go support the album. And then they can go to the website. August 1 is the release date. So will they be autographed copies, Joe?
Yes, there will be autographed copies available. You can specifically note that you wish for that, and I'll make sure that happens.
Okay, we'll make sure it happens.
That's great. Should we close out with the chorus of "Rise as One" once more?
Let's close
Just
out
to
with
remind
that.
ourselves
So
of the hopefulness and the power in our being together.
let's do that. Take it away.
We will never give up. We will never give in, and we'll never ever go away. We will build a brand new future for our daughters and our sons. We will work till all workers rise as one. Never give up. We will never give up. We will never give in, and we'll never for our daughters and our sons. We will work till all workers rise as one. We will build a brand new future for our daughters and our sons. We will work till all workers rise as one.
I love it. I love it. We got a twofer today, baby. We got a twofer, everybody. Give them extra love. Extra love for that.
So
Thank,
much fun being back here with all of you. It's been a while. Great to join you
thank
again
you,
on the Daily
Joe.
Antidote song.
Thank you. And I will forever thank you for the quote, love keeps me dreaming forward. Thank
Mm.
you. I say that a lot. So I need to thank you for that. All right, everybody, let's breathe that in. I definitely feel better. All right. I don't think there are any announcements for the day. Oh, I heard that there was a cocktail party coming up, so just stay tuned. Stay tuned. Okay, let's close out the day with saying goodbye to our Facebook Live family. We'll say goodbye to you all, and we'll give thanks to Aaron